Hello, all you superstar people. And since no one's in the room waiting for me, now I can sing my favorite song. I'm talking to myself and answering myself. Maybe I should create my rival character. Welcome to the room, one person. The rival character can stay away, of course. I will be myself, okay? Oh, yes, I had to do the laundry. That was fun. Yeah, wash and dry stuff. And the weather got up to about 12 degrees today. That felt like a heat wave compared to what 20, 30 below zero. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, to us it is in Minnesota. I can't speak for most of the other states. And okay, I'm not okay. As far as new stuff is concerned, I don't talk about that much. But I just hope they solve the power problems down in Texas. In case you haven't heard, a lot of Texas is blacked out because the power grids don't have insulation to protect it. Like they do in the northern states. I mean, most of the southern states have it too, as well as the northern states. But the state of Texas, they didn't say prepare for it. So unfortunately, it all went bzz, and the poor people and people died actually too. And there's been a lot of car accidents down there. So I hope the good folks down in Texas straighten the place up. Excuse me. I hope the good folks in Texas, get everything right so people can be happy again. I hope so. Yeah, I heard about that. Usually I don't talk about news things in the nation, but that part I had to say that, of course. All right. Well, besides that, oh, I'm just looking around the YouTube comments. Sorry, I haven't been answering them lately. I got to start catching up on that. For all you kind folks, I know a couple of you have been kind of disappointed in my videos. In a different way. I understand that. Hey, man, I don't want to make people upset or angry or anything like that. And okay, whatever other characters I create. Okay, if it upsets you, I'm gonna have their own channel on that one. The one I did, Tom Van McKeldin. I'm gonna have him put another channel because my subscribers don't like that guy because that guy reminds them of reminds you of nice wild horse fans of jerks who used to know that you beat them. And I understand that. Hey, no more of the character on my channel. I'm gonna have the character have his own channel, and you know, sometimes I can morph myself into something else. I practice stuff like that. When I was a kid, I did voice imitations. That's when I was better. When I was younger, I could do imitations of Wolfman Jack and all that stuff, and I could do lots of animals too. But as time goes by, like I said, I, I smoke cigarettes, which is stupid of me. I should have known better. And when a person smokes cigarettes, it ruins their voice, and that. And as the person gets older, the voice changes in time. So that's the way it is. Nothing we can do about it. Thank goodness I'm 56 years old. There's a lot of people that I personally knew that died before they were 56. I knew people died in their 40s, 30s, 20s, even 18, even 14. Imagine that. Or even there's children out there that have died of cancer. There's infants that as soon as they're born, they're dead. And there's infants that they're in their mother's womb. They're never born. They're dead in the mother's womb too. Yeah, all kinds of weird stuff. So we're lucky that we get on this earth, because the chances of an egg getting out of its mother to be born is astronomical. Yeah. Even that lady in Russia in the 1800s, one that had 72 children, Yeah, she had plenty of eggs left. Imagine a lady having 72 children. Yeah, I doubt you'll ever see that record broken. I doubt it. Yeah, it'll never happen again. You know, maybe somebody will have you know, maybe 10 to 20 kids. And of course, nowadays when they have 20 kids and stuff, or Siamese twins or quintuplets or sextuplets or whatever, they get their own reality show now. You know, which is, I guess it kind of beats having them in a circus or something, a bunch of clowns and oddballs and stuff, you know. And you probably make more money too with the advertisers, you know, stuff like that. Sure, you know, yeah. And anyway, I oh you know, I picked up those 3 folders for $1 on the clearance rack today. Picked up some of that. Picked up some toothpaste on the clearance rack too, some Sensodyne. I always use Sensodyne toothpaste myself because, you know, as a person gets older, their teeth get kind of worse. You know, a lot of that was my fault. I used to eat candy and all that stuff and drink soda pop. And then when I used to be on the Thorazine, I hated brushing my teeth because it bothered me. Excuse me. And I wrecked my own teeth. Okay. But as I got older and older, you know, and stuff like that, yeah. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm on your faithful one person. I thank you for stopping by. You know, I always thank my faithful people for stopping by. I went to the thrift shops. I've looked around for things and I didn't really see much in the thrift shops. I bought some mail folder thing for $2. I went there one day and I thought, well, it'll probably be gone by the next day. Went the next day, it was still there. I thought, I'm gonna buy it. What the hey, you know? I want to use it for letter mailing, and who knows what else I'll use it for. Maybe I'll use it for short sheets. I don't know. I'll figure out some use for it, I guess. Excuse me. Got a bad cough. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's just well, we all got to see what happens in the future, don't we? Who knows what the future is going to be like, huh? You know, who knows? Who knows? Look at the past life. Look at the internet, how it's improved. I remember back in the 90s, you just sent emails that took 5 minutes to send. I remember that. Yeah. I knew very few people had the internet back then. It was so weird. Now look at us. Yep. Now look at us. It's just so amazing. Yeah, me being on live television right here, you know. Oh, lately on the YouTube, I've been watching some old film in the mid 70s called Celebrity Bowling. Yeah. And they had like Angie Dickinson on there. Yeah, she was one of the better bowlers, and she bowled as good as I did. Maybe I could bowl slightly better than her. I don't know. Well, now she's probably 70, 80 years old. So maybe she can bowl better now. Who knows? I don't know. But they showed some of the celebrities that are dead. The host of the show is dead too. And, you know, they showed a guy named Anzaro, or what's his name. He was married to Barbara Eden of I Dream of Jeannie. He was like on there and stuff. You know, yeah. The celebrity bowlers, they were terrible, but I enjoyed this show. Then they had a little Billy Barty, the late Billy Barty. You remember him, that midget? It was like 4'10" or whatever centimeters he was. Yeah, Billy Barty. You know, those that don't know him, if you ever saw the Bugaloos as Sparky the Firefly, that's him. He put on a costume. Of course, he didn't do the talking. Someone else said the talking because they wanted to match the voice for the character, and I guess they felt Billy Barty's voice didn't match the character. So, but hey, he got paid good to just dance around and pretend like he's a firefly, huh? I watched another video of Caroline Ellis in her 70s and stuff. She's still alive, and and so John Philpott, or what's his name? Yeah, he was on there, and and Wade Learina, the guy that was Harmony. I mean, yeah, Wade Learina. Yeah, he wants nothing to do with the show, so no one knows where he is. I think he's probably hiding in a mountain someplace. Who knows? But that's his business, huh? Yeah, that's his business. And I always thought that he was like too talented for this show anyway, Yeah. And the interesting thing about the Bugaloos too is one of those characters on there actually beat Phil Collins, the singer, for the part. Imagine that, beating Phil Collins, the singer. The multi-hit guy of Genesis, right? That guy, that was him. One of them beat Phil Collins. Imagine that. Phil later on, is a multi-platinum singing star with himself and the band, of course. Yeah, one of the most famous in history, but Okay, we've still got one person, but that's all right. I don't mind. Maybe they're mad at me. That's okay. If you're mad, I understand. Hey, I deserve it. Those that are mad, I deserve it, okay? I deserve it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I just got to. What's going to be in store for the future? I don't know. This virus is still around. I'm tired of this virus crap. Yeah, when they go in the stores, there's still some people not wearing masks. But the thing I do, instead of saying, wear your mask and then I get punched in the mouth, I just walk the other way. That's what I do. I just turn around, walk the other way. They don't say anything. People don't say anything. Well, somebody will say something. Oh, second person, welcome. Welcome, second person. Anything you got to say in the chat, you're welcome to. Whatever you got to say, that's okay. As long as it's within reason. I have a right to boot out people in the chat room. I mean, I'm a tolerable guy in most cases, but sometimes I'm not. So hey, okay. And second person left. Thanks for stopping by there, second person. Thank you very much. I guess the second person thought it was boring. That's all right. You can't please everybody, Can't please most people. Maybe please half. Some we can please, and the very few will be pleased all the time. That's the way it is, isn't it? Yeah, that's the way it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That one person, I'm glad you're sticking around. I'm sure glad, whoever you are. Probably somebody shy or something. But if you're in law enforcement, that's all right. Hey, that's okay. If you're one of those YouTube people spying on me, that's all right too. Spy on me all you want. That's okay. Because I always, Sitewise logic. Oh, not much, man. Yeah, it's been a wild week. Yeah, okay, good. Oh, good. Oh, I thought I was doing something illegal. I was drinking water. Welcome to the room, second person. Yeah, well, most cops have got along with me, and there's some that haven't. You always get that some. And I would want to be a cop, not me. No way. I don't want to be spit at or, no thanks. Want to be spit at or beat up or anything. Yeah. Yeah, you never know. Things happen. Yeah, and I still got plenty of my Earth Balance peanut butter left. I really do like Earth Balance peanut butter. Yeah, I better hurry to eat that because it's expired on the 26th of February. So I got 6 days to eat the peanut butter, and I should be able to. Yeah. Yep. Of course, I got that on the clearance rack. A lot of my foods I get in the clearance rack. I watch them. I watch the clearance racks very carefully. Yeah, it is a challenge. Yeah, looking at the clearance racks. Yeah, because most of the clearance rack stuff is crap. And but then sometimes if a person goes to like a Walmart or some other stores, a person could get picture frames real cheap. Sometimes the backs will, they won't have that thing to stand on. And a lot of times the person don't need that to put in old photos to save those, save the old photos from the 1800s, and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. Those photos from the 1800s are just so cool, going way back in time. Yeah. Yeah, I got photos like back in the 1890s, and there are families, but some family members want to keep them, some family members want to throw them away. And the ones who want to throw them away, the answer is no. I'll save them until I'm dead. So there, to the ones that want those thrown away. You know, and I've seen those old family pictures from the 1890s. I mean, I used to live in Mankato in the 90s. Get this, 1990s. They were selling a plain old photo of a person in the way back, in the 1900s, 1890s, 80s, 70s. Here's over $4 a piece. Just a plain photo of some guy like this. Yeah, just something like that. Yeah, $4 a piece in the 90s. Yeah, that's like $15, $16 today about, or maybe $10. I mean, things were a lot cheaper back then than they are now. Yeah, it is crazy. Yeah, they used to have this antique store in the bottom hill of Mankato, in this town of Mankato, in the state of Minnesota, anyway, in the northern part. Okay, it's a southern part of the state of Minnesota, anyway. Yeah, they had that one antique place. They'd look out and they'd have these old photographs putting out the window. But that place went out of business or something. It's not there anymore. Places. A lot of times they come and go. If a business stays around for 10 years, that's a miracle because he's always got to keep the people happy, and that's not easy to do. Is keep people happy because there's always people are going to be unhappy later on. Because that's the way it is. You're always going to have unhappy people. Yeah, always going to have the unhappy people out there. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, yeah, that's true. $5 in 1980, about 10 today. Yeah, be worth about that. Yeah, but it's these old photographs. But sometimes you see them on eBay, and a lot of them don't really sell neither. Because I mean, who wants a photograph of some person going like this? A lot of the photographs are like that and stuff. Those posed pictures, because more spy photographs are like posed pictures and stuff like that. The one guy who used to do the photographs, I don't have any on me right now, was my late Uncle Ed. Yeah, he took pictures like outside while driving his car in like Las Vegas in the 50s. That was pretty cool. It was black and white though, which would have been color, but no black and white. I guess you got to live with it. He did buy color film later on, but color film back then was very expensive. He bought it. He bought colored film though. He saved his money. He bought colored film in the 50s and 60s. I mean, you look around YouTube in the 50s and 60s, a colored film of movies, very hard to find. Very hard to find, I'll tell you that. Very hard to find. And if you ever know anybody out there that has a colored film of silent film in like the 50s and 60s, tell them put it on YouTube on their channel. You know, I mean, I'll share it on my Twitter. I'll do it. You know, anybody's got friends out there that have those kind of films. Of course, I take it to a special film place unless if they're film people themselves. You know, yeah, yeah. Anyways, oh, I don't know. Yeah, I try to. A lot of times when I get change from the stores, I watch and save pennies, and once in a while, I get a wheat penny, and those you'll get wheat pennies that live in the United States. Always save the wheat pennies. I do. I always save those wheat pennies or 60 coins and stuff. I watch that very carefully. Yes, people still put change of wheat pennies. Yeah, it's getting harder to find though. And silver dimes, you can forget it. All the silver dimes are taken. Let's see. One time I got a silver dime out of the change the pop machine in the 90s, and I think another time I got a silver dime like 4 years ago was last. Oh, a particular penny? Yeah. See, in the back of this penny, for example, this is like the White House of Washington, D.C. And where's my glasses? Oh, crap. Yeah. Okay. See, do I have a wheat penny someplace? I'll check. I doubt it. No, sorry, but I don't have a wheat penny, but they have a penny in the back. It has this wheat thing. It's like a wheat field. It depends on the wheat penny. It depends on the wheat penny. Some wheat pennies are very rare, especially the ones in the 40s, like during World War II. Like in your particular. See, I forgot. I think, didn't you say you're from England or Australia, New Zealand? I think I don't remember. But anyway, sorry about that. But anyway, wheat pennies. Oh, Canada. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. Well, anyway, in Canada, I'm sure you got some rare coins too. Especially probably back in World War II and stuff when we had the metal shortage because, as far as metal is concerned, we were using it to build the tanks and the. Yeah, that's my hat from New Orleans. I paid $24 for the hat shop. That was expensive. I went to a small hat shop in New Orleans in the southern part of the United States. Oh yeah, yeah. When you go by the that state park out by, it's kind of by Alma, Grand Isle State Park, I think it's called. Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of tar balls still, from the oil slick that British Petroleum had at the time, when that all oil was going all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, when I was out there, you could see it was a foggy day. You could see oil derricks, digging up the oil wells. Yeah. Yeah, that sure is beautiful, isn't it? Seeing oil well. Oh, I would love to see the oil wells. I like to see more of them. I like to see 100 of them if I can. It makes the land look beautiful. It makes the land look beautiful. I guess some people think it does. The Valdez oil spill, that one was, that was in Alaska, the state of Alaska at the time. The Valdez oil spill, yeah. This one was British Petroleum in 2006. Or something like that. Yeah, 2005, 2006. Yeah. Yeah. Well, oh, yeah, those oil spills, they're, yeah, the oil tanker, I think the captain was drunk or something, and he steered the boat into some kind of object or something like that. And this one, oil spilled. I guess they had something that was weak, and then it spilled all over the place. And I wish we had some other alternative energy besides gas and oil, but I guess most of the humans on earth were born because of vehicles running on gas and oil, and I'm guilty too. I was born riding in a vehicle that took gas and oil. Yeah, me too. Otherwise, we'll have the horse and buggy, and then a person goes to the cemeteries. A lot of children used to die because they couldn't get to the hospital on time. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Gas and oil, yeah. Nuclear the future? That's hard to tell. I don't know. I really don't know. But I know in some areas they have the solar stuff in some places out there, depending on where a person lives, you know. Well, um, let's say we assume the world is gonna just go away forever for whatever reason. If that ever happened, I'll just go like this, lay down in bed, and say goodbye, world. That's what I do. I say goodbye, world, because what else can we do? We can't leave the planet, so we're here. you know, but it's very hard to predict what's going to happen in the future. Yeah, it's very hard. I mean, we got these cool internet stuff. We got, you got cars you can talk on the phone while driving. All that stuff. Yeah, we got mostly. You guys had, yeah, we did. Yeah, we had about 50 nuclear power plants. Yeah, we did. But as time went by, the United States didn't build anymore because they used some other energy stuff. We have like natural gas, and I have a natural gas pipeline right outside in my front yard. A natural gas pipeline? Ugh. I remember when they were busy, doing the pole, the telephone pole. A guy said, "Yeah, we're going to be careful here. We're going to rupture your natural gas pipeline in your front yard." I thought, "Yikes!" I got out of there most of the day, so in case it erupts and leaks, I don't end up breathing that stuff and die, because natural gas is tough. It's powerful. Huh. Natural gas, no thanks. I don't want to smell that crap, because that stuff will smell. But we got a lot of natural gas pipelines too, oil pipeline. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Ah! Yeah, that's why I left most of the day, because that's at the time the power went out, and our power company took care of it the next day pretty quick. I think they got a new pole, they got new power lines, and they got new stuff, and everything went back to normal, which is nice. But like I say, got pipelines all over, oil, natural gas, other pipelines too. So what can we do? A lot of times they just put pipelines over land. Say, we take over this land. Here's our offer. Take it or leave it, because we'll build on your land anyway. And they've been doing that pretty often. They've been doing that pretty often. We got pipelines all over the United States, depending on the states. State of Texas has tons of pipelines. Pipelines of all kinds. That's the pipeline state, is the state of Texas. Yeah. We have plenty of pipelines in the state of Minnesota. We got one area where they have a pipeline in the reservation, and the folks in the reservation saying, not a reservation. Keep it out of our reservation, they said. But who knows what's going to happen? Who knows? Yeah. But what? I can't do anything. Yeah, it was canceled. Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of bankers are mad about that. A lot of investors too. Yeah, that tar stuff. See, it was supposed to go across underneath the Mississippi River and stuff. As I understand it, and the Mississippi River, see, goes across Minneapolis, St. Paul, plus many other towns too. Of course, people down in Minneapolis, St. Paul, when they hear about the Keystone, they say, "We don't want that oil slick in our town. It's bad enough everybody dumps crap in our river, you know, because there's so much crap in the Mississippi River in Minneapolis, St. Paul. It isn't funny. With extra oil slick won't help." Yeah, NIMBY, or now my backyard, or not in our backyard, Niobe is my created character, Tom Van McKeldin would say. Yeah, I guess a lot of my subscribers are upset with my created character. I understand that. Yeah, yeah, Tom Van McKeldin. Yeah, the one with the wig. The one the wig I put on, and you know, yeah, I'm gonna put him on another channel. I'll make him act like a real idiot. See, the reason I'll tell you why I did that. See, I used to know a lot of people like him. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you think it's funny. A lot of my subscribers don't, so I'm gonna have his own channel. I'm gonna work on it. You know, he's gonna be different than I am. He'll like different things than I will, of course. Unlike myself, where I'm no fan of Logan Paul and PewDiePie, he'll be the fan of them. And unlike myself, where I don't smooch celebrities, he'll be smooching celebrities instead. See, he'll be different than me. You know, he'll be an idiot. You know, and unlike myself, where I don't care about subscribers and likes, I don't care. It's going to be called Tom Van Mc. It's going to be called Tom Van McKeldin, but I'm going to add stuff to it. I'm not going to subscribe to the channel myself, and he won't subscribe to my channel. You know, he's going to start 0-0 just like me. You know, he's going to start 0-0 just like me. You know, he's going to start 0-0 just like me. I started 0-0. Yeah. Yeah, see, I created him because I knew a lot of people that acted like him. Yeah. It was after two guys that were jerks, total losers. They used me for my money. They used me for gasoline in my car. One of them was tough that could beat me up. The other one couldn't. But I let him push me around, though. He threw a volleyball at my head, you know. And those two guys are dead. See, here's a long story short. The two guys' names were Tom McMullen and Steve Hedden. Those are two guys' names that are dead, that are jerks. So Tom Van McKeldin, that's how we created it. Two jerks. One was strong, one was weak, one was smart, one was an idiot. They both would cheat on women, but Steve would spend all his money on drugs, wouldn't have a car. Tom would have a car. They both would use a lot of drugs, see? And they both would cheat on their women, but Tom had a lot more women than Steve, see, because Tom had more brains. Tom had brains. Steve had no brains. See, that's the difference. Yeah. See, that's how I created Tom Van McKeldin. See, I created a real idiot. Yeah. A combined. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, and neither one of those guys did. They used too much drugs. They used too much alcohol. Yeah. You know, and then they both died get this, they both died at 54 years old. And Steve lived 6 months longer than Tom. In a way, yeah, I lived longer than they did. Yeah. I lived longer than they did. I did a lot less stuff than they did. Yeah. Yep. That's how I created them, were those two guys. Yeah. Those two guys that were jerks. Yep. Yeah. I have new plans for my character, but I'll got to think of something for the McKeldin thing. Of course, I'm going to, you know, I guess I work in the temp service sometimes, you know. You know, I'm a temp service worker. Yeah, I don't get much, but oh well, just a living. Yeah, I don't like talking about temp service. Ugh, forget that. You know. Yeah, that's all right. You know. Yep. Well, I gotta see what's gonna happen in the future, you know. Gotta see what's going to happen in the future. Yeah, that's how I created. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I don't talk about it. Instead, I just try to create stuff for my channel. I created those two guys that are dead that weren't nice at all. Two guys you wouldn't like, I'll tell you that. They'll use you for your money if they can. Oh yeah, they'll cheat on your sister if they're dating your sister. Both of them would. Yeah, both of them would cheat on your sister. They don't care. Yep, Tommy cheat on this universe. That was the type of guy he is. Steve, would he? I don't know. Of course, it don't matter. They're both gone, but yep, yep, they're both gone. Yep, they never tried to find me. I never tried to find them, and I'll never find them. Never, never, never. Nope. Just drink a glass of water here. Just drink a glass of water. Excuse me. Just yeah. Oh boy, I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired today. Tired of. But other than that, I just, yeah. Well, I got to work on some songs again for myself. I like kinky cocktails. Yeah, I drink kinky cocktails. Right now, I got some in the refrigerator. Yeah, I got some coconut and some Aloha right now. Yeah, I drink like one every once in a while. I don't drink that much. I should really not drink at all, but sometimes I don't know. I know I'll eventually quit if my life turns around and stuff. Then I'll quit. But things happen. It's called kinky cocktails. There's blue. There's pink. Then when the kinky truck comes by, I kind of laugh. That's pretty funny. Kinky. Yeah. Yeah, one liquor store, I pick it up. It's always warm. The other one's always refrigerated. Yeah. Yeah, for us, it depends on the liquor store. Some sell it, some don't, Yeah, modernization, or if person don't drink at all, it's even better, to be honest with you. I mean, I did quit for several years, but one day I just thought to myself, yeah, I'll have one once in a while again. What the hey, what the hey, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, yep, yeah. Yours is run by the government. Yeah, ours is privately. Okay, ours is okay for liquor stores. Some is privately run. Some are like run by towns. They call it a municipal liquor store. Some are run by the town, and some are run by the individuals. Some are, yeah, it's just weird. Municipal liquor, that means run by the town. Yeah. And well, usually liquor stores in bigger towns have more selection than they do in the smaller towns. In the small towns, if they're poor, they mostly sell the cheap garbage stuff I wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole, and yeah, and there's very few. If person will have to go to Minneapolis, St. Paul, or order it online. See, the one I really like. The cheapest is $29. Wow. Yeah, see, for a 6-pack of kinky, it's $7.99, and $7.99 or $9.99. $9.99 for most brands. $7.99, I think it's for the pink. It's a little cheaper. Depends on the liquor store. Yeah. Yeah, up in Canada, you have more, you have more taxes for stuff than we do in the United States, and for the United States, everything depends on the states, because every state is different on how they do stuff. Some states have a lot of sidewalks, some states don't. Some states maintain their roads and sidewalks well. Some states they let them have potholes all over the place. Depends on the states, depends on the people. I let the states worry about what they do. Yeah, that's what it mostly boils down to in a lot of ways, the states' rights. Because that's why it's called the United States, because it's states united. First we had the 13 states, and then they did this Louisiana Purchase or something like that from France or something. Actually, I don't know. I think the United States probably gave France some money, and so of course France gave the United States Statue of Liberty, and then the United States and France, don't get along that good. They get along with England a lot better than France, even though the United States was in war with England, and France helped the United States beat England, because without France, we'd be speaking British, like or we'd be under United Kingdom control probably, or maybe not. I don't know. And I know in Canada, was it Quebec is French, and the rest is English or something like that. I guess, I don't know if I'm wrong or right. I don't know. Yeah, well, I'm half French myself, so yeah, whatever happens between the French and the British, all is forgiven. you know, Parlez-vous français? Do you speak French, or something like that? And Frere Jacques means, are you sleeping? Okay, that song in my head. Frere Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous. Dormez-vous means Brother John. Okay, yeah, that song was in my head when I was a kid. Nursery rhymes, but that's only French I really know. Yeah, but oh yeah, no, yeah, they speak French and English. Yeah, New Brunswick too. Yeah, but I guess when the British won the war against the French, I guess they let the French have the name Quebec or something. Okay, there are you French people. You can keep your province named Quebec, but gotta speak some English. Hey, Sacre bleu, says the French or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the French and English said back then, because I wasn't around, and neither is anybody else, and we don't have tape recordings of what they said. That'd be interesting what they'd say. I'm sure some would be happy and some would be mad, and and stuff like that. Yeah, half French and half Norwegian, by the way, yeah. And in French and Norwegians, we have one thing in common: we hate Nazis, because the Nazis took over Norway and half of France in World War II, and they blew England practically to smithereens with bombs, which was sad, But and then Germany made a mistake, and it, attacked the Russians, and the Russians, how crazy the Russians are. Those of you that are Russians, we love you, Russians. I like those Russian women now. Russian women beat us up. I mean, there's beautiful Russian women, because back in the old days and stereotypes, they had these Russian women that are big and fat and ugly that could, carry heavy objects, but they're mostly beautiful, like everywhere else. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyways, oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'll give it 15 more minutes. Let's see how much I got to talk about. Let's see. I've talked about thrift shops. not much going on in the thrift shop world, of course. And I don't know if I should go on the ice again someplace or not. I'm debating that. I like going on the ice sometimes and watch the ice fishing. I went to the ice fishing thing last time. A cooking video. I did that once with my crock pot. I have that out there. When I did with the crock pot, that was $50 worth of food in my crock pot. I did that. It was like $50. Not really any views, but I didn't care. But I'm not really much of a cook. What I do is take stuff out of a box and put it in the oven. That's what I do. Yeah, I haven't did that in a while, but it's very expensive, and you buy all organic food and buy Amish chicken and stuff like that. No, I don't do any fishing. No, I don't do any fishing. I just go on the ice and walk around and stuff. And you know, I'm not really a fishing person. No, I'd rather just go on a boat and just like that once. Like that one song by Bertie Higgins, the one that he wrote in this powerboat, and they had that song Key Largo. He was with that lady. Well, she was 17 years old. They didn't say back then, but no, he wasn't in love with her. He didn't sleep with her. No, she was just some prop in a video. That's all. She didn't make out like that one Into the Night by Very Mardonis. That's that one on the carpet and stuff like that. That one's different. Yeah. The one on Bertie Higgins is on the boat. That's more innocent. But back to no, I like that one with the boat scene. He's going down Key Largo and stuff without life jackets. Yeah, you don't do that in the state of Minnesota. They make you wear life jackets. And I actually would anyway, because I wouldn't want to fall in the water and drown. Yeah, I would. Oh, I definitely buy a life jacket before I go boating. Yeah, I would. I could barely swim, so there was never really much of a swimmer. Not me. Yeah, just drinking my water. Yeah. Yep. It's my space heater here. Sometimes I got to turn it on because electric heat is so expensive. Yeah, a lot of freezing. Yeah, I'm sure it'd probably be fun, but I never really been in a fishing shack before. No, and I really if I'm filming for. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think I caught one. Biggest fish I caught was like this big, in like this. Was at my ex-girlfriend's place, and well, her dad, he took the fish and he threw it back in the lake. I want to keep it. He says, "Okay, Randy, give me the fish." He took the picture. Okay, boop. I thought, but hey. He bought me so many things. Throwing away a fish is no big deal. All the stuff he got me. He was such a nice man. He was such a nice man. That's okay. I forgive him. Just throwing a big fish in the lake. He has a picture. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, and I once drove for my ex-girlfriend's father's 1994 Mustang Cobra. Convertible. That thing was fast, and you could easily climb up the hills of Mankato with that car. And those hills of Mankato are very steep. Oh, brother, they're steep, man. Brother, sister, I'll tell you. If you ever go down you could go down in a small. You could go down in a cart with small wheels. Still go very fast. That's how steep that hill is. I used to go on my bike very fast down that hill. That's when I was depressed and crazy, but I won't do that now. No, not me. No, not anymore. Because I don't want to fall on my head. I used to do a lot of crazy stuff when I was a younger man, but as I get older, no, it was an actual bicycle. But a person, when they go downhill, they can go very fast. like 30, 35 miles an hour, which is, I think, 40, 50 kilometers. You go very fast down that hill, like in the city of Mankato. Maybe if I go down there, I'd have to. Yeah, it's a very steep hill. Yeah, if a person sometimes go on Google Maps, like of Mankato, Minnesota, on Madison Avenue, you know, you can see that hill. Okay, and there's another avenue by the Minnesota State University College. There's that hill there too. Very steep, very steep. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wintertime, I wouldn't even go up and down that hill in my vehicle. Even if it's front wheel drive. Well, you do a good job, de-icing it. And only like down there, the city of Duluth, which is by Lake Superior, just think if that's very icy, that'll even take even longer to melt because it's colder up by Lake Superior, because you get that person gets that cold wind, to really bite, yeah, cold wind to really bite. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah. Well, okay. I You're in the state of Minnesota. I've been to Canada one time. I've been to Saskatoon, Saskatchewan in the 90s. That's when we could go in Canada for free. But now, if I go to Canada, I have to have a passport and pay at least $75 to go to Canada. Yep, just to set my foot in Canada is $75. Canada is great. Hey, but $75, man, I know. It all started in 9/11 when they started charging money for people to go to Canada. It started at 9/11, 2001. Yeah, when they had that Trade Center explosion crap. Yeah. That's how it started. So they raised the price of all those things, plus our airport security goes in monkeys with human beings parts and stuff, and that's why I don't fly in airplanes in the United States. You can forget that. They ain't gonna touch me down there, I'll tell you that. I've been grinded down there by Doug Anderson and Madison School. None of that. No way. I'm not getting touched down there by a man or a strange woman neither. Nope. Unless they change airport security rules, I'm not flying in a plane in the United States. I'll boycott. Yeah, I'll do my boycotting. And those that don't agree, I don't care. I know you don't have, you're in Canada. See, so you know about the Canadian airports, right? They don't do that kind of stuff, I don't think. Where they totally search you. Oh, in Canada too? Crazy. That is just so crazy. All they have to do is just get a bunch of military personnel or ex-military personnel, show some big, those military protection weapons. You show that, people aren't going to go into mischief, all you have to do is show that, and if there's mischief, oh boy, it's what they do in Russia, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, that's good because up here they can give a pat down as soon as that thing gets on, but oh yeah. Nope, they won't touch me because I won't fly. But then people can fly in a private plane. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, pal. Yeah, I'll just hang on for a little while, and no one else comes in. I'm just gonna. Yeah, you're welcome. And I'll be on. Hopefully, I'll try to get on tomorrow at 5 if I can, unless something suddenly comes up, as they say. You never know. Okay. Yeah, thank you, and salute to you. Oops. There you go. Salute with the peanut butter. Yeah. Salute with peanut butter. Yep. Take it easy, brother. Yeah. Yeah, you enjoy it up in Canada, wherever you are. Say, what province in Canada are you in again? Was it Ontario or was it Manitoba? I think it was. I know it wasn't British Columbia. I know that. No, it wasn't Quebec. Sorry, I don't remember. Sorry about that. Well, must have went off the air already. I understand. Okay. Yeah, you get some rest. Okay, that was a nice talk here. Whether it's one person or two people, that's okay. That's all right. That's not a problem. Yep. Well, okay. A couple more minutes and I'm going to go. I'm going to go. Yep. So, or that is one person. Thanks for hanging on. And unless another person pops in, which I'm going to doubt at this point, because on Friday nights, everybody's got a party and all that stuff. A lot of partiers on the Friday nights. Whatever their party is up to them. Okay. We'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I don't know. We'll see. But like I said before, yeah, for my character, Tom Van McKeldin, he's going to have his own channel because, like I say, a lot of my subscribers don't like him on mine, so I'm going to have him have his own channel. So he'll be opposite of me. He'll like things I don't like. That's all right. Jerks of my past life, I put it together because that's who I am. Mm-hmm. That's who I am. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Because I know we got one person in the room, or is it two? I don't know. Okay. 2 minutes left. Okay. Unless if another person pops in and wants to chat. Any chatters? Okay. As we say in the auction block, going once, going twice, going 3 times. Unless you want to make a big bid. Or you'd be like Barrett Jackson, all those rich people bidding on their cars, Well, maybe some things Tom Van McKeldin will like. The same stuff as I like. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see. See what happens. I don't know. Okay, one more minute. One more minute, and I'm going to go unless another person pops in. Okay. I'll be waiting. Anybody got something else to say? Anybody else? Well, yeah, well, thanks everybody for stopping by. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. I'm going to go. Last call. Okay. Last call. Anybody else? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Slantwise Logic, for stopping by tonight. Thank you to the other person that stopped by and listened to me talk. So, bye.